Welcome, folks, back to our next Croasdaile podcast. And this is number 4 in the series, if you're keeping up. And we have with us today Jim Haskins. No, he's not Jim Hastings. I'm Jim Hastings, he's Jim Haskins. We have this problem all the time. But anyway, I'm a little taller than he is. But anyway, we've got Jim Haskins in. And so let me ask you a question to begin with. What's the history of Jim Haskins?
Long.
Oh, good.
I was born and raised on a farm in northwest Ohio, where my dad raised Angus cattle, Shetland ponies, and cash crops, including corn, soybeans, wheat, and oats. During high school, I took vocational agriculture classes and college prep courses. I was active in the Future Farmers of America, our award-winning high school chorus, and the Order of D. Malay, a Masonic youth group. I was also a delegate to Boys State. Upon selecting a college to attend, I knew I wanted to work in the agriculture industry. And so I looked at the Ohio State University, where I earned a bachelor's degree in agricultural education in 1965. It was there that I actually met Claudia in my last semester, and we were married the next year when she graduated in '66. My first job out of college was teaching vocational agriculture at a Western Ohio high school. Then I took a turn and went back to my home county, where I taught 4 years of OAG in a neighboring high school to where I graduated. And there I taught I taught students 9th to 12th grade. I conducted evening classes for young and adult farmers, and who were really the primary taxpayers of that school district. After having built that program up quite a bit, I was named as Ohio's outstanding young vocational agriculture teacher in 1970. Knowing I needed to get a graduate degree to advance in my agricultural career, I applied and received an assistantship at the University of Wisconsin in Madison, and received a master's degree there in 1971. My first job out of college was at Kent Feeds Incorporated, an ag firm on the Mississippi River in Muscatine, Iowa, where I served as publications editor, editing customer and sales newsletters, and a myriad of other ag communications related roles. I really got a big promotion 4 years later when I joined Elanco Products Company, the ag division of Eli Lilly and Company, the pharmaceutical giant in Indianapolis. That first 2 years, I spent working in public relations roles for the ag divisions of Elanco, ag products, and ag chemicals. From there, I got another bump in my career when I went to Florida, believe it or not, to work in Union Carbide's ag division. And there I served both advertising and public relations functions. In my 4th year there, I spent a great deal of time communicating Union Carbide's move, or our division's move, to a new headquarters in Research Triangle Park, North Carolina, which we did in 1981. Unfortunately, a few years later, with the Union Carbide chemical plant disaster in India, our division was purchased by a French-based firm, Rhone Poulenc. And there I served primarily internal communications roles until I was named to head up communications functions for a new specialty chemicals division in central New Jersey. It was from there, 3 years later, that I took early retirement, if you will, from corporate work and moved back to North Carolina and formed in 1994 Agribusiness Communications Group, a public relations agency that served clients selling their products to tobacco, cotton, sweet potato, and other crop farmers in the Southeast. And I also worked in directing some trade organizations for agriculture.
What made you and Claudia move? Why did you and Claudia move to Croasdaile Village?
Well, we actually had a wonderful experience from her parents and grandparents who both lived in CCRCs up in Ohio. And that convinced us that after spending a decade with traveling up and down from Carborough to Duke Chapel to sing in the choir, we decided to look at Croasdaile Village. And when I first came here, of course, I was enamored by the fact that it was open grounds, a former dairy farm, and very conducive to living like I am used to living back on the farm.
All right, now moving right along, Jim, what have you been doing since you are now here at Croasdaile Village?
When we did move in 2016, I joined Scott Hill's various choir groups. I served on the Life Enrichment Committee under Barbara, and also headed up the Employee Appreciation Gift Fund for 2 years, which I continue to serve with my journalism experience. It was 4 years ago that I helped form and edit still the Croasdaile Village Voice newsletter. And from the experiences that I've had and learning more about computer and internet communications, I'm even able to edit that newsletter from Lake Erie, where we spend 4 months every summer at our cottage at Lakeside, a Chautauqua community in Ohio.
Okay, people, I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. Stay tuned, whether you find it on Touchtown or you get it on internet. Either one's fine with us. Just keep watching. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you.